Listen carefully. What you're about to hear may completely shift the way you see your struggles, your failures, and the reason you're still not where you want to be. There are two types of people in this world: those who move through life exhausted, defeated, complaining, barely surviving, and those who stand tall in front of difficulty, rise when others fall, and keep moving even when everything fights against them. And the difference between them is not luck, talent, or circumstances. It's the mental state they choose every single day. Let's make something clear right away. A positive mindset is not thinking good thoughts. It's not pretending to be happy. It's not forcing a smile when everything inside you is falling apart. A strong mindset is spiritual power. It's the ability to see through chaos without losing direction. It's inner clarity that does not collapse under pressure. It's the attitude of a person who knows, my mind is my territory, and I decide what happens here. Now ask yourself, what is controlling your mind today? Fear, doubt, self pity, resentment, or faith, purpose, gratitude, and desire? Because the mind is never empty. If you don't direct it, something else will. If you don't take control, the world will control you. And the most dangerous part, you don't even notice when it happens. Your inner world is the only thing you have absolute, unquestionable control over. And that truth will either set you free or destroy your excuses. Because what you think you create, what you believe you attract, what you dwell on becomes your reality. People often say, I'm trying to stay positive, but life keeps hitting me. Is Minders A that if fears the team, the first question is, do you even have a clear, burning, powerful goal? Because a person without a goal is a drifter. He reacts to everything, controls nothing, and moves nowhere. But a person who knows exactly what he wants, a person who wakes up with fire inside, a person who sees his future so clearly that it becomes part of his identity. You can't break someone like that. To build mental strength, you must decide exactly what you want, believe it's possible, and act in alignment with that belief every day. No excuses, no later, no waiting for motivation. Understand something: the world doesn't owe you inspiration. People don't have to encourage you. And God won't remove all obstacles just because you're tired. But God always supports clarity, determination, and unwavering faith. When a person decides not to quit, not to surrender mentally, something powerful begins to happen. The right people show up, the right opportunities appear, the right strength awakens inside him. It's not magic, it's alignment. You finally start seeing what was always available but invisible before. And everything starts with one truth: negative thoughts are not visitors, they are invaders. If you tolerate them, they will take over your mind. If you feed them, they will destroy your purpose from the inside. If you let them stay, they will convince you to abandon the dream God placed in your heart. This is why mental cleanup is necessary. Watch what you think. Pay attention to your inner dialogue. And when you catch yourself slipping into fear, doubt, anger, or self pity, stop it immediately, like someone trying to break into your home. Replace it with gratitude, with faith, with strength. Tell yourself, I was not created to be weak. I was not built to be broken. There is power in me greater than anything that tries to stop me. Now listen carefully. I am just not a positive person is a lie. You were not born negative or positive. You became who you are through conditioning, environment, and habits. But anything learned can be unlearned. Anything programmed can be rewritten. The key is repetition. You become what you repeat. You believe what you say to yourself daily. Your attitude is shaped by your dominant thoughts. So, if you want an unbreakable mindset, start by controlling the input: what you watch, what you listen to, who you surround yourself with, what you allow yourself to repeat. Feeding your mind fear is a habit. Feeding your mind faith is also a habit. There is no shortcut, no hack. There is only a path, and it begins with one decision. My mind belongs to me. My attitude belongs to me, and I'm done giving that power away. Now, listen closely. Mental strength is impossible without the strength of the words you speak to yourself. This is not magic and not wishful thinking. It's a simple truth. Your inner voice is either building your future or destroying it. Every morning you wake up with two choices: I can handle this, I will rise, I will find a way, or nothing changes, I'm tired, I can't do this. And the difference between these two scripts is the difference between becoming stronger and giving up before the day even starts. Success always begins with the conversation you have with yourself, not with others. It doesn't matter who supports you. If you are not your own foundation, no one can lift you. Your mind accepts whatever you repeat: fear, confidence, lies, truth, it doesn't matter. Repetition becomes belief, and belief becomes behavior. If you want to become someone new, you must start by speaking differently. Take 5 minutes in the morning. Speak with power, not hesitation. Speak like your future depends on it, because in many ways it does. Say, I am stronger than I feel. My purpose is bigger than my fear. Opportunities come to me because I move forward. And even if it feels fake at first, keep going. The subconscious doesn't change through emotion, it changes through repetition. One day, your words will stop sounding like affirmations and start sounding like the truth. Now, let's go deeper. A strong mindset is impossible without discipline. You cannot master your emotions if you cannot master your habits. You cannot maintain a high state if your daily rituals pull you back down. Discipline is the bridge between who you are and who you want to become. Without discipline, your ideas stay dreams. With discipline, your dreams become reality. Ask yourself, what do I allow into my life that weakens me? Which distractions are stealing my progress? Which comforts are robbing my future? Character is not built in comfort, it's built in those moments when you choose action over impulse, growth over laziness, commitment over excuses. Every time you choose discipline, your strength grows. Every time you choose ease, your potential shrinks. Here's another truth: your hardships are not punishment, they are preparation. Every setback carries something valuable. Every delay protects you from something you don't see. Every failure redirects you towards something better. If you truly understand this, fear loses its power. Because you stop thinking, this is the end, and you start thinking, this is what prepares me for the next level. Look back at your life. Your biggest breakthroughs came after your hardest moments. When life forced you to choose between breaking down and rising up. When you train your mind to look for purpose even in pain, you become someone life cannot break. And remember this: you are not a victim of circumstances. You are a result of your response. Two people can go through the same storm. One becomes bitter, the other becomes wiser. The difference, mindset. When someone hurts you, you choose whether the pain becomes trauma or transformation. When someone betrays you, you choose whether you close your heart or strengthen your boundaries. You can't control everything that happens, but you always control what it becomes. This is the power of a strong mental attitude. It doesn't remove storms, it teaches you to walk through them with purpose. But one thing will shock you: there will be people who hate your growth, hate your confidence, mock your optimism, call you unrealistic, naive, or too positive. Why? because your strength exposes their weakness. Your movement exposes their stagnation. Your desire to rise reminds them that they chose to settle. Protect your mindset like your life depends on it because it does. Cut off toxic people. Limit media that poisons your thinking. Don't let anyone drain your inner power. Environment beats willpower. If you live in darkness, don't expect your mind to shine. And now, the most important truth: you don't need permission to become strong. You don't need approval, a title, or a degree. You need only one thing: a decision. A decision to lead your mind instead of being led. A decision to take ownership of your thoughts. A decision to become a person who cannot be broken. Once you make that decision, you're already halfway there, because God elevates those who choose to elevate themselves. If you say, "From this moment on, my attitude is not controlled by circumstances. I own it, I guard it, I lead it," then you've already stepped into the category of people who create their life instead of watching it happen. Finally, understand this: your mindset is your armor and your weapon. It decides whether pain becomes fuel or defeat, whether loss becomes a lesson or an excuse, whether hardship becomes your downfall or your rise. Strengthen it, train it, protect it, and the world will eventually bend to the strength of your spirit.